For more, I'm joined by Professor David Kayat of Paris's Pierre and Marie Curie University. Thanks very much for joining us. How do you think those who signed that charter at the start of the century would feel about the progress that's been made since then?
Oh, the progress has been tremendous. I mean, when I started to treat cancer patient about 45 years ago, there was not even a book of cancer. We didn't know what was a cancer. There was a kind of mystery around this disease. We couldn't understand why, how you remove a breast of a woman with a lump inside, and so the patient should be cured. And 3, 4, 5 years later, the disease was reappearing somewhere else in the liver, in the bones, in the lungs. So we couldn't understand how this disease could be so resistant to chemicals such as chemotherapy and was so threatening all these lives. Since then, we have understood exactly how it works, how a normal cell can become malignant cancer cell, how it does that new malignant cell can move from one side to another one, how does it, what mechanism that cell and cancer in general is using to resist to everything, including to the white blood cells, the lymphocytes that normally are there to defend ourselves, our body against any virus, bacteria, and cancer cell. This is because we understood how the cancer cell are doing. Actually, when a cancer cell sees lymphocytes coming to attack, they spit some kind of sleeping pill, sleeping drug to the lymphocytes. The lymphocytes start to sleep and do not attack the cancer cells. Now, we have understood exactly what was that sleeping drug, and we have made drugs that are fighting these sleeping things, and this is what we call the immunotherapy that has been at the origin of the Nobel Prize that was given about 3 months ago to 2 scientists, one in the United States, one in Japan. And this immunotherapy, which is improving the prognosis, the outcome for cancer patients after chemo, radiation, surgery, and etc., is really the basis of a true revolution in the treatment of cancer. It has completely changed the prognosis of many different types of cancer that were incurable till then, and now that are either curable or patients are going to live years and years with their disease because of that.
Obviously, we're not going to eradicate cancer in the future, but do you think it will be in the future more regarded as a treatable condition like?
Listen, let me give you 4 numbers. In 2000, in France, there was 280,000 new cases of cancer and 150,000 deaths. 17 years later, last year, 2017, there was 400,000 instead of 280, but the number of deaths was exactly the same, 150. So the number of new cases is doubling every 20 years in Europe, in England, in France, everywhere, but the number of deaths is perfectly stable, which means that we are curing more and more patients. Whether the disease will be completely eradicated, yes, one day. I don't think that I will see that during my life.
Obviously, certain lifestyle choices that we make ourselves, most notably smoking, have a big impact on cancer rates. I saw something today about how obesity is now one of your biggest concerns, particularly in developed countries.
Yeah, you're right. But the first cause is 30% of cancer are due to tobacco. And here we have some new progresses that are very interesting. The e-cigarettes and the new heat-not-burn cigarettes where there is no combustion and therefore there is no this black smoke, which is full of carcinogens. But indeed, there is a new threat which is due to obesity, to the bad food that we are eating. We have completely changed our diet, and that change is not good for our health. We have to eat less salted, less sugar, less fat, less calories, do more exercise, and indeed, obesity is a threat in terms of the risk of cancer.
David Kayat, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.